All right, this is a podcast on facts versus the fiction on LWB, these criminals, their criminal commissioners. Facts versus the fiction. So now we're going to do a bunch, but first one I'm going to talk about is local 4176. We're going to talk about 4176, and then we'll talk about to Jeff R's. We're going to talk about the Timmy K's, Captain Smith. We're going to talk about Snapper. Again, the list is getting longer of the ones that they've gone after. You know what I mean? When I tell you, so let's talk about 4176. Yeah, let's go back to that one for a sec. Let's talk about that one. Let's talk about, like I told you, about this person named Stretch. Stretch, dumber than a box of rocks. Everybody knows it. Couldn't pass certified first responder for four or five times, bombed it. So, and then like I told you, so then you got him and his buddy, little Billy. So little Billy was the past chief I told you at this 4176 place, and I'm not sure the name of the place. So little Billy was a past chief there. So what did little Billy do to say? So you know what? I'm gonna help you help you get hired. So if you again, let's see what kind of ethics that place has got. We're gonna see pretty fast what they got for ethics on things because of the like I've told you with stuff. Yeah, I want to see what they got for ethics. You know what I mean? I told you all you have to, if you go look, you can easily go look, see, and how do you all of a sudden pass EMT? You can't pass CFR, and then you pass EMT. That's something smells. And then whatever. So I've told you, you can easily just go look at those scores and figure out exactly what, And that's what he Stretch told me. Hey, I'm getting hired. Huh? He's getting hired. So again, I don't get that because I've never thought that. I never said I'm getting hired, not until I got like the paperwork. So let's go into that one a little deeper, like I've told you. So I told you he's the 4176. They can easily just go look. We'll see if he's right with the having the assistance from his little buddy, little Billy. Now we're going to talk about the lack of ethics with them two dudes right now. They're as bad as the guys in Brighton. They're straight criminals there too, just like these two guys. Little Billy, and Stretch, and I didn't even get how you think that's. You got no ethics. You got zero. So now we're going to talk on top. Again, I hope 4176 does something, looks into it, because it's pretty simple to look. And I guarantee you the scores are the same. All right, so where's it? Oh yeah, we're talking. This next one we're going to talk Jeff R. So Jeff R, me, Timmy K. We all received the same letter. We're getting fired, and like I said, I went 2223 and showed them what I got. Timmy, same thing, went and what did he do? Same thing, but Timmy got upset, put a gun in his mouth, blew his head off. Jeff R, same thing. They want him fired because I have no idea why. I don't really understand it. But again, what do I know? You know what I mean? I have no clue why these criminals do these things. And like I told you, so we're going to just talk about the Jeff R thing a little more. Let's talk about that. Jeff R. So again, when he got the letter, he's getting fired. Now, mind you, where they say he didn't get hurt on the job. Same thing. I didn't get hurt on the job. I got 5 brain injuries on the job. Jeff R broke a leg mowing Station 3. He didn't get hurt on the job. And what did their locals do? 22223 0 for me, 0 Timmy, 0 for Timmy. And again, the problem is people only think it's just us. You know what I mean? And there's a multitude of people that you didn't go to bat for. Snapper. He was the one fighting for manpower. What did they do? And again, let's talk Captain Smith. Same thing. I didn't know. I mean, let's go back to the other one. I was going to tell you about the Jeff R stuff. Like I told you, with the Jeff R, same thing. He got in a bad accident. Then what did he do? What did they do? They did the same thing they did to me. When you come back? Not once did they ever say to me, "Hey, we know you're hurt. What can we do to get you healthy back? To get you back?" No, God no, can't do that. ED can't do that. Civil service secretary, no, can't do that. Zeros. So let's go back to that one a little bit and deeper on the zeros of the same thing they did to Jeff with when you come back, screaming at him and said they could have done things differently. ED, civil service secretaries, they could have done things differently. Criminals, uncles Ricky's, uncles Donnie, Uncle Dickie, Uncle Eddie, 3C90, cousin. Like I told you, it's a bamboo shoot. Only two families, you know, and they're criminals, straight criminals. Like I told you, Uncle Dickie's still stealing from the explorers, weekly, weekly. He steals. Yeah. He's nothing but a big old little thief. You know what I mean? And again, criminals helping criminals. Jeff was right. Criminals helping criminals. So that's the other thing we're going to talk about. So I told you before, let's talk about how, like I told you, like things are like smell. So let's go back to the smelling of the things we talked about. Why does nobody want to live in that district? When I say people, anybody that's part of the BFD, LWB, any of them, why do they? They're going to say, they all say, anybody wants to walk, they do? Hang on, they do? Volunteer chiefs, Pittsburgh, ED, Pittsburgh, career like lieutenants, Pittsburgh City, none. All they have there is your criminal commissioners, the criminal chair. That's the only ones live in that district. Now, you wonder why at times. You know, there's a multitude of reasons. I mean, why would you want? Like I've told my wife, don't drive through that district. I don't want to die. People die there all the time because they got their zero. And I told you. So like what? I don't even know how many, 5, 6. I don't know how many commissions they got. That's it. Yeah. Again, maybe one volunteer. That's really all they got to live in that district. And you don't want that one showing up. Just the same thing you don't want. Like I've told you. Now, why? They know what you're gonna get. You know, you're gonna have utterly just utter boobs showing up to help you. Utter boobs showing up. And again, let's talk about that. Between Uncle Donnie is Uncle Ricky, Uncle. Then you got your 3C90s and the cousins, and I've told you, 2 families are running the place into the ground. You know, Jeff was a 207A case. I was a 207A case. And what did they do? Threw a bunch of money at, I'm sure the taxpayer won't be happy on that one. They throw a bunch of money at these criminal doctors that say make up stories on me, make up stuff on Jeff, and say same thing. He didn't get hurt on the job. Broke his leg at stage 3. Five brain injuries I had. He didn't get hurt on the job. Huh? 2, 3 zeros for me. 0 Jeff Hart, 0 for Snap, 0 for Timmy. I just wanted you to do something. I asked them nicely to engage. I asked them to show me what they've done in writing. When was the last one I said, just do your job. You're the president, do your job. And now I'm the one getting yelled at, screamed at, and said, we're done. You have offended me. What? I offended you? I got brain injuries and I'm asking for help. What did you do to help me? You slurped down free shrimp. That's all you did to help. Now, I don't even want to know what you did. Well, I know what you did for Timmy because Timmy blew his head off. And the same thing the other thing what you guys did for Jeff R. The same thing you did for me when it came to my EMT with the douche nozzle Palma. You know, him signing my name. Some type of crime. What did you guys do to help me? Utter 0. And I did everything I was supposed to. Jumped through every single hoop. Did everything I was supposed to. And what am I? 2223. I said it's a crime. What are you gonna do? How dare you? Huh? 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 Yeah. Like I told you. So we're gonna have a lot more stuff to discuss and between you Jeff R's, and we're gonna talk more on the 4176, and we're gonna talk a little more on. I told you every time I do our one, I come up with four or five more, just straight criminals, the straight criminals, and I think you should start going to the DA. So.